Okay, so I have a nail appointment today, which I'm actually very excited about because we're at the lake and I didn't think I was gonna be able to find a place to get my nails done, but I did, and it actually has very good reviews, so I'm hopeful. My nails are literally treacherous. It makes me ill. I'm really hoping I get like a sneaky, surprisingly good nail artist. It's not important. I'm putting on lip prep, Laneige, and then for skin prep, I'm gonna do Rhode today. I feel like I wanted to give these products like more of my attention. I feel like I used them a little bit and I was kind of like, I don't know, like not obsessed. And then I kind of put them down, but I know I need to use things for a good amount of time before I can see. I mean, the glow on that peptide glazing fluid is really good, I will say. It's super light. It's just very basic, but I know these products are sold out, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, and I'm just using the moisturizer as well, just for a little base. Also, I'm in front of a window in the bedroom, so no lights today. This is all natural me in front of the window, just getting ready to go out for the day. So even though it's kind of rainy, I still want to put a little SPF on. I'm gonna do the Supergoop Glow screen in Golden Hour. This is the one, if you guys remember from a few videos back, that I tested out and I was like, oh my God, what's happening? It has a tint, which in the summer I have now come to love because it just gives me a little bit more of a tan, especially when I am tan, and the glow is really nice. I also just like it under makeup. It's like just like sticky enough to be a good primer. See like the very subtle tint that gives? I'm gonna try and keep it as light and fresh today as possible. Next, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. When I use this, it's actually crazy because I feel like I forget to put foundation on when I use this, because it kind of is a really minimal coverage. It's like a light foundation, light coverage foundation. I'm just gonna keep it going with my fingers right now because I kind of like using just my fingers when I'm doing a really light makeup look. It just seems to like blend a little bit better and like more naturally. And I think the oils from your fingers help it melt into the skin. I love that. Such a good glowy base. So I don't even think I'm gonna go on with foundation. We're just gonna do a little concealer. I've really been loving the Ilia Concealer. I feel like I slept on it for a long time and I'm kind of mad at myself. Hitting all my blemishes, a little bit under the eyes, around my nose because it's always so red, and then just a little bit of highlighting. But the Ilia Concealer, it's really nice. It has more coverage than I realized, but it is still very hydrating. I like it because I feel like I can use it on my under eyes, but I feel like I can also use it for my complexion, for like hiding breakouts and stuff like that. And I feel like sometimes with some concealers, it's like a one or the other type of deal. And this one, I feel like I can do both. Like I'm getting the coverage, but look at that glow, like just using my fingers. And this is just gonna even everything out a little bit more without having to wear foundation. I feel like a lot of people don't wear foundation anymore. Like it's kind of becoming like the whole clean girl aesthetic is like really taking over. And that's hard for me, but it is nice to just have a very light coverage on. Sometimes it's like, just feels good on the skin. And I love using like products that I know are super clean like this concealer. Look at how much better the base is looking. We were a little scary there at first. All right, and then I'm grabbing my sponge. I just wet this and I'm just kind of tapping everything in to get it fully blended. I love this sponge. This is the Milani sponge. It's just nice and big and feels good. I feel like it blends everything nicely. And it always sucks up a little of that excess product that I tend to put on. Staying in the cream family, I'm gonna go on with my Charlotte Cream Bronzer. I really hope this shade comes back in stock soon for you guys because it's so good. But I actually think I could do, in the summer definitely, I could do shade 2 because this takes a little bit of building up to make it super bronzy. I would say shade 1 is just like the most natural shade on my skin tone, but I could probably do like a light layer of shade 2. I just don't know when that's gonna come back because I feel like I keep checking and it's just sold out, sold out. One tip though, check her website. I feel like most people just check Sephora. Check the Charlotte Tilbury website because I feel like they usually get stocked there first. All right, we're just gelling up the brows with my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I really don't like groom my eyebrows anymore. Like I don't pluck them unless I get like some really crazy ones underneath. I really don't trim them. I just kind of let them do their thing, and I love it. I love that we're not filling in our brows super dark anymore either. I actually think I'm gonna do the Ilia Multistick in the shade Tenderly for some blush and some color to the face. This is like, I feel like kind of a slept on product. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people are obsessed with this product, but it is so nice and glowy. And when you're doing like a really light, I feel like Ilia makeup in general is just really nice for light makeup days. You can just kind of put that right on the skin. It gives a glow and a sheen and some color. And you can be like pretty heavy handed with this as well. You can also put it on the back of your hand and then go in with your finger if you would rather, like if you feel like you have more control that way. But that's not enough for me, so. The amazing thing about this is that it's multi-use. So I put it on my eyes, my cheeks, my lips, and I just feel like it looks so natural, but it elevates everything. All right, next up, we're gonna set a little bit with the Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Feathery. You guys know I love me some Cloud Set. And this just blurs and perfects. Like this is one of those, cannot live without products since I've discovered it. Like look at how flawless that makes the skin. And then for a little bit more warmth on the face, the Thrive bronzer. When I used this in my clean makeup product video, I realized how good it is. And I was like, I need to use this more. So I packed it when I came up to the lake this weekend. Because I was like, this again, very slept on product, I feel like even by me. I'm like constantly going in with the Beauty Blender and taking off excess products because I just have a heavy hand when it comes to makeup. So that's why I always keep my blender with me handy. It just picks up the excess and keeps things looking a lot more fresh and natural. Jones Road mascara, you guys already know. If you haven't watched my videos in a while, you might not, but in the last month or two or three, this is all I've been using. And when I'm doing like a fresh face type of look like this, I only do the top lashes. I don't do my bottom lashes. And I don't like to go crazy on the top. I just want to like define and separate and like kind of build them up a bit, but I don't want it to be like, you know, usually when I do 100 coats and they look like falsies, like I don't fully want that. If you're not holding your mascara and blinking on it, you are missing out. That is, I think, a little secret hack. It just gets every individual lash that way. See how that just looks really fresh? It's just like all these tiny little, I love makeup looks like this because it's all these tiny little subtle things that don't feel like they're gonna do anything, but then when you take a step back and we look where we started, we're just so much fresher. For lip liner, I'm gonna do Iconic Nude from Charlotte, and I'm not doing like a full like overline thing. I'm really just defining what's already there. Can't you guys tell like this is very close to my natural lip color? And I'm just lightly shading, basically just making my natural lips look a little fuller and a little more even. Then a little bit of my Maybelline Lifter Gloss on top, the shade Ice. This stuff smells so good. And that just finishes the lips so nicely. I'm just gonna do a teeny more blush using my Hourglass palette. Just a touch to bring that youthful glow. Shoot! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Let me try and get that off a little bit. Okay, hold on. I bought the Persona Cosmetics blush in the shade Bubble. It's this gorgeous, like purpley pink. And I was dying to try it for you guys, but I already put a teeny bit of blush on, so I just wanna make sure you guys can actually see what we're working with here. Really quick, I'm just gonna fill in my brows with my Benefit Goof Proof in the shade 3.5. I'm not like filling them in so my brows look perfectly filled in. I'm just trying to get those sparse areas and like make them look a little fluffier and a little fuller, because I just feel like it totally frames the face. And again, just kind of like finishes off a look and makes everything look a little more put together. It's very subtle, but it's just a lot more polished than this. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I already put my brow gel on, but it's totally dry, and it's fine to just like, if I'm just doing a little bit to fill in, it's fine to just go over with this. That's what I love about that brow gel. Like your brows don't move, but at the same time, you can kind of manipulate it with a spoolie and like blend and still add product. So it's very easy to use. And then I can go back over with more if I want. But see how this just like kind of polishes, like just frames the face a bit more, because I have a lot of sparse areas on the brows. Okay, so here's the shade right here. I think I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 106. You guys know, like I've been using this for everything. And I'm just gonna tap it on. Wow, look at that pigment already. All right, so we're just tapping it on. Oh, I hope that's translating on camera, you guys. That is so pretty. I feel like you can't really see it on camera. Can you? Can you guys see? I am stunned. That is so pretty. I've been looking for a good purpley blush. Okay, let's do the other side. Yeah, I am very much in love with that. I really hope that you guys can see it on camera, because it's really pretty. It's just that purpley pink. It reminds me kind of Happy from Rare Beauty, but in powder form. So if you like a powder blush better, there it is for you. That's a yes. That's a yes, please. So cute. All right, guys, so that's the finished look. I actually put on a teeny bit of the Tower 28 lip oil on top, just because I wanted like a little bit more of like a milky oil finish. I mean, I don't know, whatever, you get it. And I just feel like it finishes it off nicely. So this is basically my clean, quick, get out the door, kind of like a no foundation makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have to go get these nails done. I will see you in my next video.